Apple has always faced these huge demand spikes around the time of launch. So that's something that's very difficult to handle at the at the launch time. And they've faced similar problems before. So we had the antenna gate, buggy software in the past as well. And in the long run, they've always been able to smooth out these problems and sort of, they still had a very good run on the iPhone.
So not an issue? Is that sort of what you're saying? I mean, the fact that this phone can bend is not intentional.
It's definitely not intentional, but it's definitely not uncommon for these larger phones. So
Samsung can bend?
Well, I mean, under different probably forces that are involved, yeah, some may bend easier, some may bend a little bit, harder, maybe a little harder to bend, yes, but it's definitely not uncommon to see some of these very large area phones that are very, very thin being able to bend, yes.
Who's going to win the smartphone war, do you think, from now? I mean, given we've got this Galaxy launching, it's launching in China, of course. The Samsung is launching in China ahead of the iPhone 6. We've been hearing that the black market in China is fairly active, you've had to say, and the prices are skyrocketing in comparison to what you can get that iPhone 6 and 6 Plus for in the States.
So I don't know if there's going to be really a clear winner here. I think with the smartphone market really growing, and not just from Apple and Samsung, we see increasingly competitive and well-designed units from not just the old guard like HTC and Sony and so on, but also from up-and-comers like Xiaomi and Oppo even. So I think even as the market is growing, you're going to see a more and more sort of diverse market. So that's why really you see a lot of the shares, especially for Samsung, sort of stalling in the market. That's because competition is really intensifying, and it's going to be a more diverse market in terms of market share still. I think Apple is going to continue seeing growth in terms of volume shipments, because there was a lot of people who were holding out, who maybe bought an Android phone because they wanted something bigger. Now they have a Apple option that they may have originally wanted.
Yeah.